I feel like it's slowly sinking in that the World Cup has started. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah, yeah.
later on, it's gonna be like the feeling's gonna be a lot bigger. But right now, it's like you're warming into it.
Mm, mm.
But I'm
Uh,
smelling a classic World Cup. I don't know why. I feel it.
do you?
I'm
I,
feeling it. You wanna
a
know
lot of people
why?
are. Why?
Because it always goes the opposite of what people think. Everybody is trying to
Hate on
ruin,
it.
quote unquote, ruin the World Cup with politics slash political posturing.
Mm.
So I feel like that's gonna lend itself. Somehow
Mhm.
the energies are gonna align and it's gonna be a classic.
I mean, so far not bad. So far, and we
Eh,
haven't even got to the Tuesday
one high
fixtures
scoring
yet.
game. One high scoring game.
That game was terrible, though. We're being honest, bro. That was so one sided.
I
Yeah.
didn't mind the
Okay.
Senegal Netherlands game. I didn't mind it
That was a
from a
stinker,
tactful. Yeah, he didn't score till like what? It was the 83rd, but like I don't know.
bro. These Senegalese players kept crossing the ball to the other side. Bro, they're crossing the ball to the opposite fullback. Fullback's crossing it back to him. I said, what's
I
going
think.
on?
We'll
Put it in
get
the
into it, bro.
box.
When we go through the groups, we'll get into
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Say
yeah,
less.
yeah.
Say
Okay,
less.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Where
But
do you
yeah,
want to start off, boys?
no. Before we hit the intro, just want to give a big shout out to the brother Ali Ahmed, the
Mm-hmm.
new signee to the Vancouver Whitecaps, who has signed
Mm-hmm.
on as a wingback. Yeah, no, just a big person in the community, one of the best players that I've ever played with, probably the best. Is he the best? Yeah, I think
100% the best. Come on.
played against. No, I've played against MLS players before, and I think he was on the field and he was better than them. So yeah, he is the best.
Damn.
Yeah, and he was also 17 then. But yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
shout out to the future wonder kid, and inshallah, all the best for him.
I
Inshallah,
mean,
2026 World Cup. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm hearing that too.
Ooh, yeah,
Olé.
that's fire. That's fire.
Big Fish, take it from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, all across the world, welcome to 11 on 11 Tuesdays. I just want to give a big shout out to the big three up top. ARF, aka two-leg tackle, aka Brexit football.
This is Tiki Taka football, Guardiola football.
Next, Ace, talent ID, yeah?
He was never that good. He was never that guy. I'll be honest with you.
Next up, our big man up top, Mo Salah.
Wallahi, I got time today, brother. I got time today.
Every Tuesdays.
Listen. There's a lot to get to. We know the World Cup started, but there's something more important for me and for Mo and for Arif. Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of all time, my GOAT, dropped a quote unquote tell all with the main character, Piers Morgan. And it was very enlightening. We got to see a different side of Ronaldo. For some people, it was the same side. For me, it was the same side. For other people, it was a new side. And he spilled a lot of new information that gave us context as to what happened with him and Manchester United. So there's a lot of different places that we can go. But I just want to start off talking about Piers. And let's just stay on Piers for a moment. I think English people have main character syndrome. Tell me I'm lying. Like, the way Piers was dropping this interview, 2-minute clip. Then he dropped a 20-minute YouTube video where he had a 1-minute clip. I said, where's the actual interview, bro? Then he's like, yup, Wednesday. And now if you go on
Part
Twitter,
one.
You go on any form of social media, you just see him talking about, yep, my interview. You should be thankful he came to you. You should be thankful. Like I'm very confused with where his ego is, but no, I'm very convinced. Even with how the media stuff with Qatar, English people have main character syndrome. They think it revolves around them. What do you guys think?
I mean, the whole thing, the opening ceremony, BBC now broadcasting it, which is kind of like they have their opinions, they have their views on whatever, but like, come on. You got to share that same energy. You didn't have that energy when Russia was hosting the World Cup, but I don't want to get started. It's like, If I start, we're going
Yeah,
go
no,
another
let's
direction. But
stay on Pierce. Let's stay on Pierce.
yeah.
Do we
Speaking of
like him or
Pierce,
do we not?
bro, he had I don't know if you've seen his take on the whole World Cup, right?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
based.
Fam, he was on, I forgot the lady's name, but she was basically saying that it's kind of messed up that they're having the World Cup in Qatar, and they're like, they shouldn't be having it in places like that. And then he went, if we're talking about the concept of homosexuality, right?
Mhm.
He's like, Qatar, okay, yeah, Qatar, it's illegal. He's like, you guys are in Africa, majority of those countries, it's illegal, so you can't have the World Cup there.
Yeah.
Then he's like, okay, if we take it over to the States, what's going on with the police brutality stuff, and the issues they have there, their own civil issues. So
Yeah.
morally, are you going to take it there? He's like, can't take it to a lot of parts of Asia as well, because a lot of those aside of Qatar also have illegal homosexuality stuff. So it's like, where are we drawing the line? Where can we really have the World Cup, right? And it's like, if you look at Europe, at some point, are we going to look back at what we used to do and stuff like that, and are we like morally as well? Is that's something like who can really host the World Cup at that point?
Yeah, even if I don't know if you guys heard what Gianni Infantino said, the head of
I did.
FIFA, the president.
Oh, his was
He
corny,
said,
though.
yeah,
Very.
it was kind of trippy, but he
He's
was
a meme.
basically saying, Europeans, we've waged war, we've done so many things for 3,000 years. So what should we apologize for the next 3,000 years? Why are we the moral police? And I thought it was a cool take. I liked it. But just one more thing
that was
about
followed
that.
up. But the thing was, that was followed up of him saying, "I am this. I was." He said, "I am Qatari. I am migrant worker.
I am disabled.
LGBTQ." Bro, I am disabled. Bro, he had that was the weirdest quote I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. His PR team needs to get fired. That was stinky.
Man said, "I was redhead. I know what it was like to be bullied."
What an egg.
But he did have a fire take where he said, who's the West to like be the moral police, Like, all the shit our side of the world has done, and we're the moral police. It
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we get to the interview, just one last thing. I'm very, very tired of this new buzzword called whataboutism or whataboutery, which was stated in that Piers Morgan interview. Like, the only way to place something is to compare it, right? You do that with everything. You do that with football. You do that with two pieces of lettuce you want to buy at the grocery store. You compare them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not saying that they're the same, but you want to look at the similarities and see what you can take away from it. But then they just say, oh, that's whataboutism. Like, you can't make a take and compare it to something else. Like, you're supposed to find similarities between the two, compare them, and with context, you should be able to analyze it. But then they call that whataboutism. And they try to, like, silence your point.
Changed,
it's corny.
Right? The definition initially was, like you said, you're comparing. Initially was, if I was talking about, for example, Chelsea, and all of a sudden I went, yeah, but in tennis, this guy's doing this. It's like, okay, that's whataboutism, because that has nothing to do with each other, right? But when we're talking about the World Cup and morality and stuff, and people are saying, oh, you shouldn't bring up the atrocities that Europe did, whatever X amount of, that's whataboutism. It's like, no, that's relevant. Or Russia 2018 World Cup, that's relevant to this discussion. It's like, why should Qatar have it? Why should Russia have had it? Why should Brazil have had it? Right?
Yeah, no.
It's not whataboutism. It's pointing to the hypocrisy in it all.
Yeah, I just don't like the way it was used. I think you're right. I just hate the way it was used. But I think we need to get into this interview. I think the best place to start with is, I want to know, did this change your guys' opinion about Ronaldo? Like, without going into specifics, because I have like a list of things that we can go through. But did this change? Did this increase your respect? Where is it at for you guys? Mo, you can start.
I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna kind of slightly go into specifics, because I think the interview kind of falls into two halves.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
There's the club side of Ronaldo, right, where his dealings with Manchester United and his career and all that kind of stuff, right, and even the stuff with pundits and all that, right. That's all the club side. Then there's the personal family side, right? And so when it comes to the personal family side, I've gained respect for Ronaldo. There's things that I'm like, I respect that you did that for your family. But then when it comes to the club side of things, I'm like, bro, you sound corny. That's where I'm at. So like, what I didn't like about the interview was, I appreciate hearing what happened to him in the summer and like his perspective, and like how this, like, he is like every other human, and there's things that happen in his family that he has to look out for and stuff like that. And I appreciate hearing that. But ultimately, I kind of just wish if he's gonna have this interview, and at the end of the day, it wouldn't be like a very popular interview if it wasn't for all that club stuff. But I wish it was just that, because then I think that would have humanized him a lot, and I think
Yeah.
then I could have appreciated the interview a lot more than when he started talking about all this other club stuff.
Yeah, I hear. Arf, what was your like general thoughts? Like, did it increase your respect without going to specifics?
I don't know. But there were so many question marks with certain things, with certain fan bases, and Manchester United. I don't know. These guys. I see a lot of angry people post this interview, and I kind of don't get it. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's agendas. I don't know if it's just. I don't know. I don't know where to start.
Yeah, I feel like there's something that was on my mind, like at the top of my mind about this interview, and I wanted to get into it first. So it's about United and it's about Ten Hag. I feel like I have a unique take because, in my opinion, this guy is a hypocrite and a liar, but I don't mind it. Like, I really don't mind
Interesting.
it. I don't think anybody's wrong in this situation but the management. He's definitely a liar. That's factually proven because
Yeah.
he's saying things like, "Oh, I respect him too much to bring him on in the last seconds of a game," and you do
Yeah.
that in another game, right? It's hypocritical or lying or both, right? The stuff in the summer where, "Oh, I really want to keep Ronaldo," but then you don't play him and you prefer other players to him. You're hypocritical. You're lying. But I understand it. There's so much politics when it comes to Ronaldo. He's a big character. You have to manage him well. But I'm not excusing it, but I understand it. You're not a straightforward person. Mourinho had an issue with a player who didn't give his all, who went out the day before a game, and he said he will not play for my club. Another game, he will find another club in January, and he left the city. Mourinho did that like last month.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
it was a few weeks ago.
So I know who I prefer as managers, right? I like honest people. And let me be clear, majority of managers, they're not honest people. You have to lie. You have to play the press because the English media is a whole force.
Yeah.
But I completely understand why Ronaldo did everything he did. Walking off the pitch, I understand it. I'm not excusing it, but I understand it. And me, if I was Ronaldo, I would do the same thing, but worse. Facts. I'm telling you, I would cause a storm. I get it, bro. I'm Ronaldo. This is what you're doing to me. I'm a legend here. You just came 3 months ago. I'm not relying on my legend status. I'm going to work hard. I'm still going to do everything I'm doing. If you don't prefer me, cool. But don't lie to me. And you lied to me. And then now you're trying to patronize me and disrespect me. I hear it. And bro, I'm on the wave where if I don't feel respected, I will not respect you. I will operate professionally to a certain degree, but I won't respect you. I hear him.
I have a question.
100%.
I have a question.
Land.
What did Ten Hag lie about?
Bringing him on
What do
in
you
the
mean?
dying minutes and how I respect him too much to do that.
In a nothing game? He's talking about the one that not a nothing game. Sorry,
That's
he
not
said
the
in a
point.
game like
That's not
that
the
where
point.
they were being destroyed by City. He said, "I'm not going to bring him on when we're
That's
losing
not
this
the
bad to
point.
City." Yeah,
He
context
lied.
matters. How does he lie? How's
What
that?
do you mean?
I don't.
He said
I
one
don't
thing and
see
he did
him.
another.
I don't see him saying, "I wouldn't disrespect
Assumption.
Ronaldo's legacy."
Assumption.
I wouldn't. Listen.
Assumption.
Hold on. You're making an assumption as well.
No,
What
I'm
are we
not.
doing here?
I'm going
You
off
ma-
factually what was said. You're not.
Okay,
Ace,
what he said
Ace,
was
let him talk. Let him talk.
what he said was he's a liar because he said he disrespected me for not. He
No.
said he wouldn't disrespect me. He wouldn't disrespect me by not subbing me in that City game, right?
Mhm.
Where they got scored on 6 goals. Right?
Your recollection of events is off.
Well, how many goals was it?
No, it's
It
not
was
the number
4-0,
of goals.
yeah, but-
It's not the number of
It's
goals.
for nothing. My bad. Okay.
No, it's
So
not
they
the
were
number of
losing.
goals. No.
But the
Can I
context
stop?
of that game matters.
I have to stop. I have to stop.
No, you're not letting me land. Let me land,
No,
bro.
let me just go over the recollection of events. Please. This will help. So, the City game happened first, right?
Yes.
He said, I respect him too much to bring him on. That's not where the lie comes from. The lie comes from the next game
I
when they're
understand.
up.
I understand.
And he says,
I
in
understand.
the first 30 minutes, he brings him on and he walks
getting
off.
to that. Let me
I'm
land.
sorry.
I was
Go
getting
ahead.
to that. Okay. That City game, you're losing. The game ended up being 6-3. Right? They lost the game. They got scored on 6 goals. In my perspective, I could see him, and this is part of my assumption, just like you had partly an assumption.
I didn't
Him
make any
saying-
assumptions.
You made assumptions there, but
I made zero assumptions.
Listen, You did. You gave Ronaldo the favor. Anyways,
How did
what
I
I'm
give? No,
saying is,
no, we're
bro,
going
let me
back.
land,
Where?
please.
Hold on,
No,
let him talk. Let him talk. Let him
Bro.
talk.
you're
Oh my
lying.
god,
You're
let me
lying, bro.
land.
You're making.
Let him go.
What assumption did I make?
Ace,
All right,
Ace,
I'm done. I'm
Ace.
done. All right, I'm
I
done.
can't.
All right, go ahead. Well, I'm done. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done.
Mo,
There's nothing
go
to
ahead, man.
Mo, you're being
I
fact
can't
checked.
land.
You can't
I can't
quit.
land.
I'm
Because,
sorry,
bro,
Mo. Well, I'm
bro,
sorry,
you
but
said
you
he
can't tell me I'm
lied.
making assumptions and
You
not
said
tell
he
me
lied.
where.
You said he lied, but there's no lie necessary in the sentence. It's just Ronaldo's perspective feels like he got lied
It's
to. That's an
it's a
assumption that you're making based on Ronaldo's perspective.
no. I'm not because he said this in
What
the
did he
press.
lie? He
He said
said,
this in
I
the
felt like,
press.
and I was
What are
explaining
you
it. You
talking
just keep
about?
cutting me off, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry, gang.
Let-
Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, Mo. I'm sorry. I need to
Oh
hear the
my
full thing.
God. Yes, please. Just stop. Just sit down. I'll tell you when I'm done.
Main
Relax.
character.
I
I'm the main
understand. I
character.
understand you love him.
Sorry,
Please,
I'm the
please,
main
sub up.
character. I'm the main character. I'm sorry.
Please. Okay.
Go ahead, Mo.
So Ronaldo, that game against City, it ended 6-3,
Mhm.
right? They already lost the game by the time Ronaldo's considered to even put, or any player was considered to be put on the field.
Yeah.
Ten Hag saying it would be disrespectful to put Ronaldo in a game like that. I could understand perspective saying, hey, that game is so bad, we lost shamelessly. It would tarnish your reputation to be associated with playing in that game.
Mhm.
Right? Then you move on to Tottenham. You're winning 2-0. That's a
Mhm.
very different game to get subbed into. That's a
Okay.
positive game to get subbed into. I understand that it's Ronaldo and he's older now and he wants to get meaningful minutes. But fam, everybody plays at some point. Whether in your career you're playing garbage time. If you're a newcomer player or sometimes you're older player, they want you in for the experience.
End of the day, you signed a contract. You have to play the minutes you're
Yeah.
given by your coach.
No,
You
no,
have to
I agree.
respect the coach.
But Mo, can I respond to you with the fact that I understand what you're saying? If you want to look at these situations individually, I don't have an issue with it. Like I understand where you are coming from if you look at it individually, but we could have done that before this interview. The point of this interview was Ronaldo gave context to the whole situation. He was saying, okay, in the summer, the way I was treated by management and the coach was a little bit off. I didn't like it. Fast forward, I'm not really playing. I'm confused because he's telling me I'm part of his plans. Then
I mean,
he's
he missed.
then the proof. Yes, I'm not saying I'm not speaking specifically about preseason. I'm saying from the beginning something was off ever since he came in with me and him. I'm not sure why. I'm a professional. I'm gonna do what I have to do. No problem. Then later on, I feel like I'm getting disrespected. Then he's telling me I'm not coming on in the biggest game of our season with the biggest loss. Well, not the biggest loss because we lost 4-0 to Brentford, but 6-3 to City. Big loss. Then later on, Tottenham, he's telling me he's bringing me on for 3 minutes. That's the situation. There's a lot of build up that I feel like you didn't miss in what you were that you missed in what you were saying before.
But
And
there's a way
I'm
to
not
build
saying
up
Ten
things,
Hag
though.
is wrong for no. I want to get to that point too, but I'm not saying that Ten Hag is wrong. I mean, I'm not saying I blame Ten Hag for what he's doing because it's so tricky to manage Ronaldo, especially with how the media treats him. Everything is tricky. But I'm saying he's still a waste man for how he did it. I wouldn't respect him
I
either. I understand
disagree.
Ronaldo. I understand Ronaldo completely.
Bro,
I
okay,
understand
a couple
Ronaldo
things.
completely.
Couple things. Couple
Okay,
things.
go ahead.
Let's talk about some things Ronaldo said in this interview. Right?
Okay,
One
what do you
thing.
want to move on to?
No.
Are we
Let
still
me
on
just
Ten
give
Hag?
him. We can talk about Ten Hag. Sure, I'll start off with Ten Hag. He feels like he doesn't. If he's not getting respected, he shouldn't owe respect. Bro, you're signed to the club. You owe your manager respect. Period.
He said that. He said that.
He said, "I feel like he doesn't respect me, so I'm not going to respect him."
No.
Right?
Can I, Mo? Can I stop you there, please, for 1 second? He said that. I accept what I was doing was wrong. I understand that. But if I was
No,
in
he
that
didn't accept
situation
it.
again,
We'll get into that.
no. But he said if I was in that situation, I would do it again.
So
And I
you
hear
didn't.
that.
You didn't accept. That's not an apology.
Why would he
That's not an apology.
apologize?
That's not apologizing for what he did because
He
realistically, look,
apologized to the
if
fans.
a player,
Because Pierce asked him about this. No, you're missing.
That's not.
What
Pierce,
do you mean
first of all,
that's not?
Pierce was out here licking him, bro. Let's be honest.
You're
All right,
you're
and I said it like
you're
that for a reason.
you're what abouting? You're what abouting?
I'm
Let's
not
talk
what
about
about
the
it.
point.
Let's not talk about Pierce. Just don't mention Pierce, bro. He was there just to
You
be
did,
his
not
yes man.
me.
No, you said
Arf, am I
Pierce.
tripping?
You said Pierce.
Well, I didn't say Pierce. Arf, am I tripping? I did not.
I'm not saying anything. Move on.
Well,
Ace, you
I
said
didn't say
Pierce.
Pierce.
You'll hear the
Well,
recording back, and you'll realize that you said Pierce.
people.
But you said Pierce
I don't know.
asked
I'm not
Ronaldo.
saying-
That's what you
go on,
said,
go on.
and then based on that, I said Pierce was out here bum licking. All right,
What does that have to do with him asking him a question? He asked.
because a lot of the
Pierce
interview was
asked
Pierce
him?
leading him. A lot of the interview was Pierce leading him
Boys,
to where
stay
he
on
wanted
topic.
to
What does that mean?
Stay on
What does that
topic.
mean, though?
Stay on topic.
It was
Let's
a
go
What does
back.
that mean?
It was a puff piece.
This was a puff piece.
It 100% was.
He exposed things that he did.
That everybody already knew. And he didn't apologize for any of it.
Yes, he did. What are you talking about?
He said, what he said was,
Wow, bro, this is
no,
crazy.
what he said was, I
Can't
shouldn't,
believe
you know what? He's
this.
like, you know what? I shouldn't have walked off or whatever, but I do it again. That's not an apology, bro. That's not taking accountability for what you did.
Yes,
That's
I'm not
not.
asking. No, but Mo, this leads on to the bigger point that I think this interview told us was the word professional is full of BS. Like, bro, we're asking these guys to operate like robots 24/7, and this is not an
It's not
isolated
asking
incident.
to operate like a robot to play the
Hold up,
game.
Mo. Hold up, Mo. What I'm saying right now has nothing to do with this interview, and it's something that I've been preaching, not preaching, but discussing from the beginning of the podcast. When Mbappe took so much money, I hear him. I don't blame him because I understand these guys are not robots. They don't operate in this fake WWE world where they just
Bro,
dance for the fans, and I hear that. So when a guy is feeling disrespected and he lashes out, after a while, I hear it, bro. There's nothing that can tell me that I won't understand that. I hear that, bro. Somebody disrespects you, then if you disrespect them, I won't be
okay,
surprised.
so
I'll
my question
understand
to you
it.
is, do you think he's right in what he did?
My point was he is
No,
not
it's
right
a
for
simple
that.
question.
No, he's not right for that, but I understand
Okay,
it.
cool. Then we'll
I'm
move
not,
on. Move
bro, I'm
on.
not expecting perfection.
I'm not saying you can't understand it. I understand why he did it. I don't agree with why he did it. I think that's immature.
If you were in that position, what would you do? If you're the
No,
greatest,
because I'm a grown ass man and I realize, bro, not everything
nah,
goes my
man.
way. Bro,
No,
I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
don't think that's the point. I don't
That's an
think that's the
ego.
point.
That's an ego.
That's not
That's
an
just
ego.
giant ego. That
That's not
is.
an ego.
But we'll move on. We're not gonna agree there.
Sorry. It is an ego. It is an ego. It is an ego.
Yeah,
But
Of course it is. So
all right.
it's anyways,
Yeah,
something else to move on to. Okay.
young players.
Him not
Sorry.
knowing, he said he doesn't know who Ralph Ragnick is when he came to the club. Fair enough. You don't know who he is. You might
That's
not
what
know
I
the
said.
person. That's fine. Cool. What he also said was he doesn't know what a director of football is. He says he's never seen it in big clubs. Doesn't make any sense.
Didn't hear
Are you
that part.
serious? He
I
said
remember I
he said,
listened to the interview very
sporting
carefully. He
director.
didn't say that.
He said football. He said sporting director or something. The way he phrased it,
That was
basically
hyperbole.
his position was talking about director of football.
yeah,
I think that was hyperbole. I don't remember that part.
That's what he
But
said.
go on.
And I'm going, bro, as an adult, how do you not know that? Like, as an adult in this universe, in this world, you're telling me big clubs don't have it? Monaco has sporting director. Liverpool have one. Like, come on.
yeah. You're reaching more. I think you're reaching.
Yeah,
That's
That's,
this is
that's weird to say.
no,
this one's
say.
a reach. I was with you,
That's
but
weird.
this one's a bit of a
That's
reach.
weird to say he doesn't know what a director of football is, and he doesn't know why
He knows, but like,
big clubs don't have it. He said big
What's
clubs
your
don't
point
have
about
it.
this though? What's your point about
Bro,
this? I don't understand. He doesn't know what a sporting director is. So what's the
That's
point?
disingenuous. That's disingenuous. That's what my point is.
No. What I understood from that point was who is this? Bro,
That's not what he was saying.
Whose
Though.
man's is him?
That's not what he was saying.
This
though.
is Manchester
That's not
United.
what he
Who
was
is this
saying.
guy?
Though.
Nobody knows him. And I remember I was saying the same thing on the pod, and everybody was questioning. Be like, no, bro, he was the guy who taught Tuchel and Klopp the Gegenpress. You guys were saying this, and I was saying,
Yeah,
bro,
facts.
I was the one saying, bro, who is this guy? Why is everybody acting like they know who he is?
Crazy thing was,
I hear him.
you look back, right? A lot of things he said was right. Him and Ten Hag didn't get along, but Ten Hag was ultimately doing a lot of things that he was saying.
Yeah, a lot of the things I'm saying, I'm right. But
Fair enough.
I'm not managing Manchester United.
Another thing,
You know what I mean?
another part of this interview, Ronaldo said the facilities aren't up to scratch. Then Piers Morgan, being the butt licker, said, "What about the jacuzzi?"
No.
Fam,
Arf, we need your take after Mo.
No,
I'm gonna be real.
Mo,
Go ahead,
Mo's,
Mo.
you're,
Go ahead, Mo.
Fam, I'll be real. This guy's Ronaldo, right? He's that guy. Fam, you don't know the facilities before you sign your contract?
Yeah, but everyone was saying that for a long time about the facility.
it's
He's
just-
just fine. It's just, I think like Ronaldo's doing that for and this might come off corny, like Ronaldo's doing this for the greater good of United. Like he's calling out the Glazers. He's calling
think
out the
he did it for
facility.
sympathy.
He's calling out the stadiums. This is a way to look out for the
I think
future
that
of
was a
Manchester
sympathy
United.
one.
If you
But
have
maybe-
one of the biggest superstars in football calling out a big historic club like Manchester United,
The biggest, quote unquote.
well, in England, it's definitely Manchester United. So I'm saying this is maybe a good thing. Maybe this is something Ronaldo was told to do from his agents, whatever, to help the greater good of Manchester United. And he
Yeah,
called them
and
out.
you know
He
what?
called out the Glazers.
You know what?
Name me a
Maybe you're right.
footballer that's name
No,
me a
maybe you're
footballer
right.
that's named.
Honestly, maybe you're right. I took it as a perspective of you should have known better before he's in the contract. But if maybe it was the language thing where he was trying to say, hey, a top club shouldn't have these type of facilities. Fair enough. I just took it as I thought he was trying to garner sympathy and say, look at these facilities that they have, like what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Mo,
But
I
not that
think it was
perspective of
worse
they
than
shouldn't
that.
have had it.
I think that was just a vindictive thing to say. But I hear it. Like Mo, I feel like you're looking at this from a corrective angle. Oh, you did this, but you should have did this, or this is where you're
I'm
coming
not looking
from.
at it like
It's-
that. I'm not
no,
looking like
instead
that.
of just understand, I don't feel like there's a lot of understanding in the way you're coming across. And I'm not saying that as a Ronaldo fan. I'm saying, bro, just if you want to look at it objectively, I'm just trying to understand the situation. I'm saying, yeah, he was wrong for this, but I understand him.
No,
Coach was wrong for this,
objectively,
I
what
don't-
I'm saying is you're signing a contract. Any player gets a tour of the facility. If I go get a new job somewhere, before I sign, most jobs give you a tour of the facility, right? So when
Yes.
he goes, before he signs a contract, he looks around the training facility and goes, this isn't up to scratch, this isn't up to scratch, da da da. And he goes, I don't want to sign here. I don't see it as like when I'm leaving Juve, who have top notch facilities, leaving Real Madrid, who have top notch facilities. I don't see you guys up to scratch. I'm not going to sign here. He has that decision before he signs the contract.
Yeah, no, Mo,
Right?
I hear that.
It's weird to mention it now after the fact.
Yes, no, Mo, I hear that, but I feel like the angle that you're coming at it is, oh, you should have known better. But it's not. That's not the general point that I got.
It's
from
not you
it.
should have known better.
No,
It's,
no,
you bringing it up now is weird.
no. How is it weird? This is the first time he's ever spoke in an interview since like
You
for like
signed
5
there.
years.
Because you signed there. Why would you sign there if it's not up to your scratch? Like it's not up to the quality that you desire. Why would you sign there? He had a
No,
city
He
but
admits it was a
that's-
mistake.
No,
He
Mo,
admits
but
it was
that's,
okay, fair enough.
that's
fair
not
enough.
the point I got from it. That's what I think. Where me and you have this little disconnect. The point I got from it is not why did he sign there. Why is United like that? This is the first insightful thing that we've got
But that's
from like somebody on the ground floor who has experience.
It's not the
with
first.
numerous facilities. No,
it's
no.
not the first. Jose complained.
Joe's
Jose complained,
the
yeah.
first one. But this is another recollection of what's wrong with United, and we should welcome this information and not use it to shame him.
No, it's
You
but
can-
it's
you
not
can
the
do
first-
that separately.
fans-
You can do that
bro,
separately.
But fans
I'm
have been
saying let's
complaining
tackle
about
the
how
real-
Old Trafford's falling apart. Like this isn't new information. This isn't like you didn't
It's
blow
not
my
like
mind
it's
with
new
this info.
information. This is confirmation. This is
Of
confirmation.
what? That's already been confirmed previously by fans and managers and players previously. Like it's not new.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
but
it's-
there's
when
different
it's- when it's-
ways. There's
But it was
different
always
ways when
under
Ronaldo
the
says
radar,
it.
Mo. It was always
On
under the
our-
radar. When
They cleaned it up. They
Ronaldo,
cleaned it up.
There's
was always under
constant
the radar.
jokes. There's constant jokes on Twitter about how Old Trafford's falling
100%.
apart.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's
it's
not-
not
it's
something
not-
that was publicly addressed by United. It wasn't something publicly
They still
addressed.
haven't publicly addressed it.
That's
But
what I
they'll
mean.
have to no, but they're gonna have to fix that training ground now that he said it. You know that.
Exactly.
On
There's no
God,
way
I
they
promise they're not
can't.
doing anything. I promise they're not doing nothing.
We'll see.
They're gonna fire him on breach of contract, let him go in January, and then not do anything.
No, but has nothing to do with him now because he's galvanized the fan base. He's lit a fire under them. He's saying, "Yo, this is what's wrong with the club." I know,
Bro, a lot of the United
Whatever.
fans are not on his side. I don't know if you've
A lot
been
of
That's
seeing
what I
it
wanted to get
online.
to.
They're not on
That's
his
what I
side.
wanted.
No.
Exactly.
Some of them
My
are.
last point, though. My last point. My last point. Him calling Wayne Rooney a rat for what Wayne Rooney said is despicable, bro.
Sick.
It's
No, Mo.
despicable.
Mo, you have
No.
such a PC liberal
Hold on,
take,
hold
bro.
on. Hey,
What are you
simple
doing,
question.
man?
Simple question.
This is corny.
Wayne Rooney's a
No,
rat,
I
right?
promise you.
You agree.
You said way more savage things.
No. You agree Wayne Rooney's a rat.
I don't like the guy. I never liked the guy.
Based
Bro,
on
it's all the
what he
United
said,
guys. If you're not
That's
Roy
what I
Keane and you're a
asked.
United legend, like
That's
all
what I
those guys
asked.
are losers now, man. Go
I
ahead.
First
just
of
want
all-
to ask, bro. Based
First
on
of all-
what Rooney said about Ronaldo, he's a rat. Yeah, you agree with Ronaldo?
Yeah,
I
he is a rat. He is a rat. He's a rat.
wouldn't use that to
It's-
describe
it's-
him.
He's a
I
rat.
wouldn't use that to describe him.
What would you
I
describe
don't
him as
dislike
then?
him that much. I
What
don't
would you
like him
describe him
though.
as?
I don't dislike him.
I'm talking based on what was
I
said.
dislike him.
Based on what was said, would you consider his a rat or not?
I feel like Ronaldo, in that moment when he said that, Ronaldo's fishing for words in the English language. He probably would have said something worse or he could have said something better, but I'm not sure that was the right word that he wanted to use. But if he said it, I don't care.
My
So
point
what?
is, all I'm
I
saying
like it.
is, if he's a rat, Ian Wright's a rat too. All I'm saying.
Hey, Why'd you
Ian
have
Wright
Ian
said the
Wright
same
with this?
thing.
No,
Because
but
Ian
that's
Wright
not
said
the
the same
point.
thing.
He
No,
did?
he's talking
Ian
about
Wright
the players
said
who played with him.
Ian
Mo.
Wright
What are you
said
talking about?
no, because Ian Wright said you get to a point where you get older in your age and you have to come to realize that you can't you're not the same anymore. You're not who you were before, and it's hard to come to terms with that. Which is what Wayne Rooney essentially said. Wayne
No,
Rooney didn't insult him.
Wayne Rooney said worse, and
Wayne
I think
Rooney
he's
said-
no with
got
the
him
whole
for
Rooney
years. What are you
situation.
talking about?
Yeah, but Ian Wright
What
doesn't
did
know
Rooney say?
Ronaldo. They've
Okay.
never crossed
I don't,
paths.
I don't, I
Wayne
don't have any
Rooney has
facts to
won
back this up.
Rooney was
Champions Leagues
asked.
with Ronaldo.
Rooney was asked about Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Just
he's
didn't
doing his
willy-nilly
job.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
asked about it. He did his job, and he didn't even insult him. He just said he's come to a point where every player gets to a certain age where it becomes difficult, and you have to come to terms with the
Yeah.
fact that you've gotten older. You're
No,
not who you
Ronaldo
used
obviously
to
took
be.
it personal. That's a whole personal thing. Ian Wright, it's not the same. It's not the
it's
same. You
not.
can't
It's-
say one is a rat and the other. It's a
They're
whole
both a
different
rat. That's
situation.
not a
No,
disrespectful
but-
thing to say.
but Mo, what I don't understand is you're coming at this like he's supposed to say the perfect thing every time. We all three of us have personalities. We were listening to plain pundits, some colorful ones, but plain pundits for so long, which is why we started this podcast. We had
Mhm.
voices. We wanted to say things, and
Mhm.
we wanted players to speak up and show personality.
Yes.
Bro, the little bit of KDB that we've seen, I love. That's like my favorite. He's the
Fam,
most
there's
funny guy
ways
to
to
me.
go
There's
about
so
it,
m-
though.
no, Mo. But people showing their personality.
Okay, no.
No,
What's
this wasn't
wrong
it.
with
This
that?
was like Lukaku, bro. You
Pause,
slated
pause.
Lukaku.
No,
you slated
no,
Lukaku for a
no,
very
it's not.
similar thing.
No, it's not.
Bro, tell me what was different between Lukaku's and this one.
He's not the greatest player of all time.
So
What do you mean?
that's not a proper answer.
No, Mo. I could have problems with what he said, the way you shit on a club. Okay, cool. But at least you're showing personality. I don't have a problem with you speaking out.
You had
That's
an
what I'm
issue
saying.
with Lukaku interview. What's the
I've
difference
never had a
between Lukaku
problem with
interview?
Lukaku
You thought
interview.
Lukaku interview was fine.
I'm not saying it was fine.
I
I'm saying
was-
it's good that you could speak out. I don't want players to live in this bubble
I'm
where they
not
can't say
saying players
anything.
shouldn't speak out, but bro, he held zero accountability for the situation.
Okay,
right?
so
Okay, then that's where we're at. You're okay with him being just passing by and just saying he's the GOAT. It's
No.
okay. You can do whatever he wants. That's where
I'm saying
that's
I'm saying
ultimately where it
so.
stands.
He has said he has done some things wrong, but this is
What did he say he did wrong?
story. He said
And
he was
even then-
sorry for walking out and how it influenced
And then he
young
said, "I
kids.
do it again." That's not an apology, bro.
So what? So I'm
Don't
not
say
saying
he
he can be
said sorry
perfect.
then. That's not an
What do you mean
apology.
don't? What do you mean don't, bro? He's his own person. He
Saying
can say
I'm
whatever
sorry
he wants.
because an
That's
apology
what's
is
crazy to me.
an apology is
Who does he
an
owe an
apology
apology
is
to you? I'm
to the
confused.
fans.
He said, "I apologize to the fans." What else do you
But
want
I
from
do it
me?
again. But I do it
He
again.
did-
That's not an apology.
No, but Mo, who?
Yeah, but
who is he?
Ace's point
Who
is he's
he?
speaking like you want the players
He doesn't have to prove anything
do you
to
want
you.
him to like just put out a public statement and be fake or just actually like speak from the
Bro,
heart?
if you're gonna
Because
hold the
these players-
interview, if you're
I
gonna hold the
want him to
interview,
be honest. I
reveal
want him to be
something, reveal actual information. He didn't actually reveal any information.
Yes, he did.
do
What are
it-
you talking about?
What did he say that was new?
He
Other than his
revealed
family,
everything,
other than his
but
family,
not-
other than his family, what did he
No,
say about the club that was new?
I'll tell you this, Mo. He revealed everything, which most players don't do, except names. When
Like
he
what?
called
What
out
did
the sporting
what
director,
situation?
he called out the president, but he didn't mention names, which
Mo,
I wish Ronaldo
professional
did.
say?
part. No, Mo. The professional part was that he told everything that people know from his point of view. He didn't go into any secrets, like big secrets, whatever. He explained from his point of view what happened that the public
Yeah.
knew. There's definitely more things that went on that he couldn't say.
So if you're gonna burn your bridges, at least give out information. He literally gave nothing new in this interview.
Selfish. That's self. Mo, this is very
This
stinky.
interview
I'm not
was
gonna lie.
selfish. This interview was selfish.
Bro,
What are
how's
you
it
talking
selfish?
about?
I think there's no debate
No.
there. There's no debate, 100%. With that,
This
it's
was
100%
no,
this was,
selfish.
What
this
does
was about
selfish
him.
mean?
This interview was
What
about
does
him.
selfish-
This interview
Of course,
was
it's
literally
about him.
this
Everything's
interview was
always
literally-
about him.
Yeah,
He's his own
selfish.
person.
Which
He's
is
his own
selfish.
person. What are you
This
guys
interview
talking
was
about?
woe is me.
This is
Woe is
crazy
me.
to me.
Look how
This is
United did me
crazy.
wrong. That was the interview. Woe is me. Look how United did me wrong.
No, it
And then also
wasn't.
my family.
No, it wasn't, bro. What are you talking about? This is
Talking
what
about he
happened
said
from
Ten
my
Hag
own point of
disrespected
view.
him. He said
So-
Ten Hag disrespected him. He never gave an example of actually how he got disrespected.
Oh
he
my
just said
God.
he disrespected me.
He
I have
gave
no
an
respect for
example,
him.
but you're ignoring it.
With the Tottenham one where he was wrong.
Where he lied.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
That's not a lie to say, hey, this game I felt like
Lie
it's
or
disrespectful to
hypocrisy.
play
You
you.
could pick one. Like I said in the beginning.
Okay, say
lie or
hypocrisy then. You could feel like it's hypocritical. That's different, but it's not a lie.
We got to
Okay,
move
Mo.
on, boys. We got to
No,
move
no,
on.
okay.
No, okay. Let me just say a
Last
couple
points.
last things.
I'm done. I have no more points. I'm done.
No,
You're like
my
everything
whole
is just,
point.
bro. I understand your middle name's Pierce Morgan too, but like, fam, like, bro,
You're
you
dodging.
can't say this wasn't like
This is
Lukaku.
4K dodging.
It's
This
not.
is
You
4K
can't even
dodging.
acknowledge it. This is like Lukaku. Like you can't acknowledge that.
It's similar, but in the end of the day, I don't think personally I don't have an issue with it with players speaking out. Out
Bro,
of
we cry
the
for players to
club.
speak out, and then the moment he does, and you're like, oh, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done this. Bro, this is what the English media do to people. This is why everybody's scared to talk, and everybody just says, oh, good performance, 3 points, on to the next. What the
Well, he
hell?
shouldn't have what? Not walked off. He should have what? Played the bare
You're
minimum,
missing, you're missing
bro.
58 minutes. You're listening
Okay,
to 1 minute. What are you talking about?
fam,
He
fam,
said a lot of other things. He joked. You got to see his
bro.
personality.
Let's
And
move
you're
on. Let's
correcting
move
him
on.
on the smallest things. This is corny.
That's why I said it's
Let's
two
move on,
halves.
guys.
I said the family stuff. I felt for him. I understand that, but at the end of the day, that's his personal life. I'm not gonna go into his family stuff.
I never said he wasn't wrong, but I understand it. That's my last point. I'm not saying that Ronaldo was wrong for certain things, but
So
I
why are you
understand him.
defending? Why are you defending everything? You're giving the excuse for everything.
What excuse did I give? I said he
All
was
right,
wrong. What else do you want me to say?
All right, we're going in
He's wrong,
circles.
I
We're going in
understand.
circles. So we got to move
This
on.
is-
We got to move on.
We're
gonna
going
move on.
around to this next
It's
week.
the World Cup, boys. It's the World
not
Cup.
going
I
around.
think everybody in this podcast wanted to hear us talk about the World Cup, but we end up talking about Ronaldo for like the last 30 minutes. So let's move on. Let's move on.
And we could have gone on longer because we never got to the messy stuff. We'll save that for next week.
We'll save for next time. But so we had a couple questions as brought up. Adam and Hamza requested that we do a World Cup preview. I know the World Cup has already started. We're 2 days in. Argentina's going to play in like a few hours. We're going to go with no sleep with edits. So we got you guys. We're going to do our preview right now. So we're going to start off with Group A. We got Ecuador, Netherlands, Senegal, Qatar. Who do you guys got going through?
Netherlands, Senegal.
Netherlands, Ecuador.
What? Senegal, Mo. Did you not watch the game today?
Bro, I did. Honestly, they had a lot of chances, man. And I think they moved the ball well. They put a lot of pressure on Netherlands. They had the keeper, I forgot his name, Klinsmann
Which
or whatever.
keeper? Okay.
The Netherlands keeper. He made a couple key saves.
You want to talk about the other keeper, though?
Mendy had one howler.
Wow.
No. He had two
Mo.
howlers. He had two
Mo?
howlers.
One
Mo.
howler.
Two howlers. No. He's
Mo,
the
let's
problem.
be
right now.
honest.
He had one howler. He should
he's moving
have punched the first ball.
He's moving like the past Kepa, bro. It's really bad now. I'm disappointed with
But-
him. I thought he was at fault for both goals, in my opinion. But
I thought the first goal was a foul. But either way, regardless, I think Senegal have they proved without Mane they're still a good team though.
no, I disagree, man. I disagree. I don't think goals are gonna come in, bro. How many minutes we went? The whole 90 minutes. You said they had chances. Ismail Sarr is not gonna score goals for you. The boy plays for Watford. I'm sorry. There's levels.
It's not even, bro. It's not Ismail. Sorry, Gay. He was playing well as well.
Yeah. We're
And then
expecting goals from your
I forgot
midfield.
I
That's
forgot
exactly
the
my
brother on the
point.
left wing. That was number 18. I forgot his name. He was playing really well as well. This guy had
Bro,
De Vrij on skates.
Kouyaté, but
No, but
Yeah,
like
the-
they have no weapon. I don't see
that's
a weapon.
exactly what I
there.
mean.
Yeah, but they have more than Ecuador and Qatar.
See,
I
at
don't
least
think
with
there's more
money, there was
than
that balance. Now it's
No,
it's
I'm not.
there.
I'm not saying they're topping the group, but they have more than Ecuador and Qatar.
Yeah. Ecuador, though, man, kind of surprised us on home. I mean,
Nope.
is that a surprise? No.
I had Netherlands, Ecuador going from this group from the beginning.
After the money injury, yeah, I had Netherlands and Ecuador as well.
Plus, South Americans, they go see more success than African teams.
Bro, you know what was crazy I was thinking about? Like with the whole South American thing? I feel like with the weather conditions, and I don't know, whoever's at the stadiums, let us know. Like if it's different and more hot, it's just as hot as everyone says. But I feel like the South Americans have a little advantage there, you know, in terms of weather.
Yeah,
and playing
yeah.
in tough
Bro.
conditions. But
The last World Cup, Russia had a game that was hotter, I think, than the average on Qatar or whatever.
yeah, but they were all on steroids, Mo.
No, I'm saying Russia, like the World Cup, like there was a game day. I forgot which day it was, but like it hit like 32, whatever, and they had humidity and stuff like that. Like the average right now in Qatar is like low 30s.
Yeah.
So like they've played in like when they went to Brazil, it was hot. When they went to South Africa, it was hot. Like it's it's
Yeah.
not it's being exaggerated.
Maybe. But I do think always
Yeah.
weather plays a part. But
What do you guys think of Netherlands? Forget Qatar.
yeah.
Forget them. What do we think of Netherlands?
I need to say this with Qatar though. I genuinely think, no disrespect, they were the worst host football team I've ever witnessed in my life. I feel like these guys have never played man football. Like they've never been tackled before.
Hey, can we not disrespect the Somalian on that team, please? Thank you.
Is this Somali?
what's his
I
name?
definitely
Musa or
don't think he
something?
is.
No, Akram Afif.
Oh, I can
He's
Bro, he
he's
is.
Somali?
Bro.
Nah.
His dad's from Kismayo.
That's disappointing. That's
Damn,
shocking.
false
That's shocking.
claiming. Big 2022.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
he's
no,
better.
no, no. Listen. I got my sources.
Somali at the World
His,
Cup.
no, his dad also his dad's from Kismail, played for Somali, whatever the military
Oh,
team that they used to have back in the day.
yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
the kid's Somalian.
Why is he playing for Qatar
Mashallah.
then?
You guys got one.
Yeah.
He was
You guys
raised
got
there, I
one.
think. But the man was getting no touches. The guy got, and apparently he's their best player, but he was getting no touches.
Yeah, he needs to change nationalities. But Netherlands, let's go.
No, Netherlands. I've been saying I have a friend, shout out to Sniper, who told me they're coming first in their
Sniper.
group. I mean,
Mhm.
they're winning the World Cup. Told him he's crazy, and I texted him like at around like the 60th minute, saying, "Oh, they stink." End of the
Mm.
game, messages me 2-0. I said, shit. But we always have shining light. A-Step and Cody Kakpo.
Mm.
I'm gonna say.
Mm.
He is playing at a different speed than everybody else on that team. Like I feel like everything he does, he's like, bro, just do it better and I'll score. That's the
Yeah.
way he looks at them, honestly. But yeah, no, I think
I,
it could be okay.
Yeah, everyone's fit too for the most part. I think they're only missing Genie Ronaldo, but other than that, they look good. Where Louis Van Gaal, man, you always put your trust in Louis Van Gaal. So Netherlands, Ecuador, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
I
unanimously.
mean, I had Senegal second still.
Okay.
Senegal.
I don't see Ener Valencia and Co beating Senegal when they face off. And I see Ecuador losing to Netherlands. So I still see Senegal coming through.
True.
Okay.
All right, Group B, the fun one, low key group of death, low key. England, Iran, United States, Wales.
This isn't a
Today,
group of death.
I mean, the US don't look too bad. They played well against
It's a
Wales.
group of
Wales also
protest.
looked good himself. Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you guys this. Iran is not finishing on 0 points. I can say that factually. Iran has a good team. I actually
They have a
think
good striker. That's it.
no. I feel like they're always a team that's annoying to face in the World Cup because they always show something. England's England. They walk the floor with them. But Iran, I feel like they're going to pull something off against USA or Wales. One of them is going to be destroyed, and I hope it's
Mm.
USA.
Why?
What? Why not?
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing them beat
Ace, you
England.
forget Arf's a USA fan.
Come on, man. Houston, Texas,
Oh,
bro. Come on, bro. Show
no,
some
I'll
love,
This
never,
bro.
guy's
I'll never
despicable.
forgive you. I'll never forgive you.
We'll get into it, man. But yeah, USA, I don't know, man. I think the same thing with like we talked about Senegal. That lack of striker, I don't know. Where's the goals gonna come? From your wingers, Weah, whatever his name was. I think he's George Weah's son, if I'm not mistaken.
I
Yeah,
think he's
But
playing at PSG.
bro, he
yeah, I
was
think
cooking though.
he's on
He was
loan all the
cooking.
time. Yeah, he was cooking. He has pace.
I
He
like
has
him.
pace. I don't mind him too.
I just don't
But
think he's a right winger, but I like him.
yeah, but again, goals. Like, where's it coming from? I don't know. And he started that Norwich kid, Sergeant, whatever his name is. Aronson was on the bench. So I don't
Gio
know.
Reyna was injured.
Harrison was playing.
Gio Reyna's fit, Mo. He was on the bench.
No, but
Jordan did
apparently
not touch the pitch.
he was injured. Like he wasn't playing. He wasn't going to play this game or something.
Oh yeah, okay. Nah, I
Yeah.
saw him on the bench, so I don't know. Wales, Mo, Bale's team.
Yo, Bale's team, Ampudu was shutting shit down.
Bro, I'm confused with that because I wanted to ask you, like, what's up with the midfield thing? Because what the hell is his position? Because
He's DM.
he's on loan with the what's that club, Serie A club, Venezia.
Yeah, Venezia.
Venezia.
They got
Does
bro.
not, does he not
jerseys.
play
got
center back for them?
jerseys. They got
He plays
six
center
jerseys.
back.
Yeah, he plays center back.
So what the hell's his position? Because it's
He
been
could-
years.
DM or center back. He
I
still hasn't
swear in the
figured it out.
Euros he played like right wing back or something too.
I think
No, no, no.
he's a CDM. He's a 6.
On his last loan, he was playing right wing back at times.
That's what I mean. I remember seeing him play the wing back role. I don't know
but-
what's going on there. Well,
He's a ball playing center back, in my opinion. But he
Yeah.
can play CDM role.
all right, predictions.
but-
Who's going through?
It depends. If Wales starts that guy Kiefer Moore, who plays for Bournemouth, I believe, they'll do well. They need him to start because they were ticking when he came on.
Yeah. Plus, I think that USA is too young to have the experience. Because I think experience really does matter. Because young players that let their heads down, they move a bit crazy. I think Wales is going to take it. They have seasoned guys who went far in the Euros.
Yeah.
I got England and Wales. But before we move on, I think can we talk about how England was playing ball?
Yep.
Bro,
Yep.
this is better than I've seen from 95% of clubs in the Premier League, the way they were playing that game.
I feel like England's
4-3-3.
being.
They were
Hey,
moving the ball.
hey,
4-3-3.
hey. That manager's putting in work. Just saying. Y'all
No,
talking down.
it's
Hey,
interesting that
When are you a fan?
he finally plays a position.
I've never talked down on
Ars
Southgate.
defended him. Ars always defended him. But
I've
it's
never talked down.
interesting. He's finally set out a lineup that reflects what most of these players play.
Yeah.
Because almost all of them play 4.
Yeah, I just feel that the Trippier one. I ain't gonna lie. I do think Trent deserves to play over him. I know everyone's on Newcastle wave. Trippier, he's
Wrong.
world class. Whatever.
Wrong.
I don't know,
Wrong.
man. I think he was at fault.
Trippier is a
those-
rock, though.
No. You guys are
I don't
wrong
know, man.
because you guys are forgetting we have Saka right wing. Play Ben White right back. They do the same thing at the club.
True.
Oh, I'm
That
telling
might
you,
be genius.
Trent's my dog, but I'm playing Ben White.
Chemistry.
Mhm.
I'm
like
playing
that.
Bro, Saka. Listen, I've been saying this. I think I said this last time, but not on air. Bro, Saka's like the best right winger in the world.
I'm not mad at that.
All right.
I
Next group.
promise. Promise
group.
you. Promise you.
We're
I
gonna
don't know
stop
who's
you
better
there.
than me. All
We're
right,
gonna stop you there. It's enough.
Remember I said
So,
this.
who do you guys got come out of the
Hi,
group?
chat.
England, US for me. England, US for sure. Wales, I don't know, man. I'm not a believer.
England, Wales.
You're
I'm
dissing.
gonna go England, Wales only because I like Wales' flag. It's kind of cold.
That is interesting. All right, Group C: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. This is an interesting one. Can we just confirm we know who's fourth? Sorry,
Poland?
for our brothers. No way.
That's rough. Whoa, what do you mean Poland?
Damien, come after him. This guy's dissing, bro. Poland fourth? Are you serious or are you joking?
I wish it would happen, but no.
Okay.
Listen, but we all know Mexico's coming second. I think we're all unanimous in that.
Nah, I'm not.
What?
I'm not.
Yeah, Mexico second. What?
Bro, the way
think Mexico
Mexicans
first, huh?
rise up,
Wait, you're saying Mexico second over Poland? I don't know. I feel like Poland.
absolutely.
Nah, I don't know. I just feel like Mexico lacks that individual quality like they used to. I don't.
They have
Lozano?
passion.
Lozano?
Yeah, Lozano's on the
Almiron?
bench this season.
Almiron?
Almiron's Mexican.
Almiron's Mexican.
Jimenez? Bro, come
Brothers.
on.
Oh, shit.
Quality.
But
Nah, man.
they weren't that good during the qualifiers. I don't know.
It doesn't
I don't
matter,
know.
bro. Every World Cup,
Oh,
they turn up.
I'm tripping. My fault. My hand's up.
But
My
like
bad.
one thing,
Almiron's Paraguay. It's Paraguay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
hands up.
Almiron, there's no way. Yeah, but with Poland, man, I feel like fair
I
enough.
feel like
in
Lewandowski will do well.
Not even that. I just I think it's a known thing in the big stages. They've never showed up. I don't think Lewandowski has ever scored in the World Cup before. How many times has Poland qualified? I'm not sure over the last like 10 years or 12 years, but at the same time, like I feel like now one thing everyone said that Lewandowski didn't have that help. I feel like he has a little bit more help now with good individual qualities. Zielinski, the right back, what's his name? Matt Target, Cash, I forget. What's his name again?
Matty Cash.
Matty Cash, yeah. There's other couple guys, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I have Poland second.
Yeah, I'm praying to God that they don't make it, and I know that Mexico will beat them.
Yeah.
I think you forget one thing. Mexico have brought this guy back.
Who?
Guillermo Ochoa.
Oh man.
Yeah,
stop
no,
this.
he's
That
a
goalkeeper's a
glitch.
problem.
He's the
That
best
guy-
keeper in the world.
That guy sees international tournament and just turns up.
Yeah, no. He goes
How
in the
old is he
zone.
now? Is he touching 40? Past 40? Lord
Doesn't
knows.
matter.
37.
Yeah.
37.
Okay, let's go Group D, man. Wait, did we pick our picks?
Yeah,
Oh,
Argentina,
mine
Mexico.
is Argentina, Mexico.
Mexico.
Argentina, Poland. Group D: France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. Low key, my dark horse is Denmark. I don't know if that's even considered a dark horse because they were so good at the Euros. Now they got a fully fit squad, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, bro. They might just surprise us all and finish first in this group.
Bro,
That's
I'm
where I
telling
have-
you.
That's
Oh,
it.
you guys are right, guys, because I was about to say the same thing. I have Denmark finishing first.
I think a lot of people are on that wave too, man.
Really?
Yeah. You know what a lot of people are saying too? Like the World Cup curse, which I truly believe in, but I don't believe is going to happen this year. France is not. They're going to qualify to the knockout stage.
I think
They're
they're
They'll
going to
make it through, but
quarters.
there's so many injuries, bro. Like so
I mean,
many of their key
there's-
players are out.
The Benzema one isn't bad. but I
Nah,
feel like
no, but Nkunku was his backup, and now you lost him too.
no, you still have Giroud who's still balling though. You still
Hey,
have their.
let's go.
If I'm not mistaken, Varane is back.
He's
Everyone
not
except
starting.
Conte and Pogba is
You,
everyone
you
from
know,
that squad before is
the
back.
center backs are going to be Konate, Upamecano. I've seen a report.
I'm not mad
That
at that.
smells.
No, I'm not mad at
Nah.
that. I'm not mad
No,
at that. But
Saliba's there,
I'd
bro.
prefer, yeah, I'd prefer Saliba.
Bro,
But I know,
Saliba and Konate is a wall, but they're just young.
I feel like Upamecano has more PT for the national team though, so I feel like he's definitely gonna start. But yo,
Yeah.
everything else is not bad. It's just for me the goalkeeper, Lloris, question marks. Not a fan. But yeah, all right. Who you guys got? Top two.
Denmark, France, in that
Same.
order.
Denmark, France too. Yeah. All right. Group E: Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan.
This is the group of death.
Nah, I don't think so.
There's like 3 groups of death.
But
in my
like Costa
opinion,
Rica, like
No,
I'm sorry,
Costa
man.
Rica has Keylor Navas.
That's it.
He's gonna force them to get at least 2 draws. They're gonna finish on 2 points. That's my hot take.
2 points.
They're
That'd
gonna
be
get 2
interesting.
points, and
Who they
one
face
of those
first?
draws is gonna come against Germany or Spain. So this group, I don't know.
Well, I think Germany are going to go back to being Germany this World Cup. Just I don't think they're going to win it. I'll get into that later. But Hansi Flick, man, I think he's a winner, bro. I don't know. I'm a little scared with this German squad. They look like it, and they got young players too. Which what's his name? What's the manager who likes to pick his nose? I forgot his name now.
Joachim
But
Löw.
Joachim Low. Like I don't know. He always didn't really give the young guys a chance as much. You know, like in the Euros, they didn't have those young guys coming off the bench. You know,
He did.
give some
He did.
spark.
I'll tell you why he did.
Not recently. Not recently.
No, yeah, because he basically brought in a whole bunch of young guys at the same time. And that just
Exactly.
became these guys.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But arguably, Hansi
ran on
Flick's
the
doing the
draft
same thing
class.
right now. You don't know
Nah,
until 4 years from now or 4 years from now. You don't know
there's a
until
good
like 2
mix.
more World Cups, right?
Yeah, but you got good experience. You got young guys. It's a good mix of everybody, you know. And you still got Neuer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
I want to know if
don't
Musiala starts and
He
where.
starts.
Where?
Starts. The 10th
Gnabry?
for sure.
No, Gnabry, Musiala, Havertz. Muller's going to play striker, but out of those 3, where are they going?
Havertz has touched bench, brother. I don't know that. He's definitely
Oh,
gonna
I
start.
would.
Havertz plays well for Germany though.
He does.
Yeah,
He does.
he plays.
He scored that banger in the friendlies.
Gnabry is
Ronaldo.
starting for sure. We know that. Lock. So who's touching bench?
It's not Musiala. Trust me, he's been playing. He's getting a lot of PT for the national team.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's
too.
probably the best. He's probably the most impactful as a sub.
He's gonna play like a 4-2-3-1. He's gonna play a very attacking squad. So you're gonna have like Sane too. Don't forget Sane, who's on form as well. So
Oh my God, Sane too. Yeah, I don't know who's playing. I have to see their lineup. But
I think
honestly,
Musiala goes bench. I'm not gonna lie.
nah, that's not gonna happen. Trust me.
I think
He's
so
gonna
too.
Start. No.
I think so too.
I think he sacrifices Gnabry or someone else before
He's not sacrificing
Musiala.
Gnabry. He's not
No,
sacrificing Gnabry.
because I could see basically because Mueller is gonna play, Havertz is gonna play. They're taking up striker and Cam, whichever way you want to put it.
You think Havertz is a lock?
Yeah, I think it's starting. He starts mostly for Germany.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Muller might,
Mueller
might
is definitely
surprise him on the
starting.
bench. I don't know.
Gnabry's
Mueller
a
is definitely
lock.
starting. Gnabry's a lock. Sane, I think, is a lock. And then behind them, you have Goretzka
And Kimmich.
and Kimmich and Gundogan. Like
Yeah.
somebody's missing out there.
Yo, is
I don't
Royce on
think
the
Musiala
squad?
starts. Royce on no. Royce is on
and
the squad.
Cruz.
You know who is on the squad though?
Who?
Mario Götze.
He's
Oh
on
yeah,
the
I
squad.
was so happy. I was so happy.
Yeah,
about
man,
that.
happy for
I
the
didn't
guy.
know
He's
this.
back on the squad.
That's crazy. I did not know this. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
he
works his
was
way back.
balling. Yeah. No,
That's
he
crazy.
started playing well. I think I seen him in the Europa League, or is it? I think
Well,
he's
they
in
do have a
Frankfurt
lack
or
of
something.
strikers. That's actually not bad. Just come off like 90th minute. You need a goal, a header, set piece or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Predictions.
bro. I don't know why. I don't like Spain, but I like Luis Enrique. But I hate Spain. This is gonna be crazy. I want Germany, Japan.
I'm going Germany, Spain. But shout outs to Luis Enrique for having. Have you seen the live Twitch stuff that he's doing?
No,
I seen a clip. I seen a clip somewhere.
no. What happened?
Basically,
Fill me
for
in.
the whole World Cup,
Pause.
he's gonna have
Whoa. Fire.
Leave me alone, man. It's 1 a.m.
for the whole World Cup, he's gonna have basically live interaction with the fans on Twitch, and they can ask him whatever about the club or whatever. And like instead of like just having random pressers, he's gonna do it with the fans live on Twitch.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
they should ask him why he
Yeah.
only drafts Barca players.
Mm,
Ask him that.
for
I
real.
think we all know.
Well,
DNA.
he brought Carvajal for once, which I think surprised
You
a
brought
lot.
Aspie.
By
You brought
force.
Aspie.
Aspie deserves it though.
Yeah,
Not
but
really.
the last manager wouldn't take him, even though he was on form the last like World Cup and the World Cup
Yeah,
before
but-
that. Still
Was that
wouldn't take him.
Lopetegui?
I don't care what his
the
name is.
squad
The
before,
trash.
Yeah.
But, okay,
Yeah.
I think Germany finished second, Spain first, and Germany's gonna face like a tough team later, early on, like a Brazil or something. But yeah, Group F, boys, the one everyone's talking about: Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. I think this arguably could be one of the toughest groups.
I have two
Yeah.
answers.
I could forget
There's no such thing, Mo.
toughest. This might be
I
the
have two
most
answers. I
unpredictable
have two
one.
answers.
There's no such thing, Mo.
There's such thing.
Nope.
Such
Lock
there's a
in,
very
man.
such thing.
Lock in.
Hold on,
line.
first of all, when is Canada's first game? Is it Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday,
Or
2
Friday.
p.m. against Belgium.
Oh, 2 p.m. is a sticky one.
For who? That's prime time, brother.
not for
Our
me.
feelings support them. He's
It's prime
freaking-
time work.
Yeah, you
Don't support the
pagan.
loser.
Yeah, I might have to
You
go
bum?
late to work. Nah,
Oh, now you're gonna watch them. Don't.
I mean, I
fake.
want to watch the first
Don't be
World Cup
fake.
game of this
Like you said.
country, of course.
Like you said, everyone's fake watching Canada now. You included. Don't watch them.
All right, fine, I won't watch them. Screw them.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't watch them.
We don't need your bad energy,
All right.
bro.
Who we got predictions, man?
Mo?
All right.
Don't say Canada top two, though. Be honest with yourself. Come on.
You are shut up, man.
No,
Arif, shut
come
up.
on.
Shut up.
No,
No.
you guys are being
Okay.
biased. Come on.
You want okay, this is my heart answer. Okay, this is what I want to see for me. You know what I mean? What I prefer to see. Canada first, Belgium second, Morocco third, Croatia last. That's what I would want to see.
Based. That was
Right?
my
Okay.
answer. That was
What
my
I
answer.
actually think is going to happen, and it's largely dependent on that Wednesday game. I think what's going to happen realistically is actually not even the Belgium game. I think it's going to rely on the Croatia-Canada game, whoever comes out of that one. But
Yeah.
I think Belgium, whoever wins that game, which I hope is going to be Canada, so I'm going to say it's Canada second, Croatia third, Morocco last.
Ooh.
Damn.
You know, I
Yeah.
do think Canada's facing Belgium at a good time, though. Because Mr. Lukaku looks unfit. And I feel
Nobody
like...
cares for that bum.
No. It wasn't that long ago. Y'all said he was the LeBron James of this team.
Who's
So
y'all?
don't get me started with that.
Who's y'all?
It was y'all, both of y'all, okay? I
Who's
have it
y'all?
on clips. I have it on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere, okay?
I said his
remember this
physique
very well.
is most like LeBron.
That's
what I
you did
said.
not say that. You did not say this. You did
Run
not
the
say
tapes. Run the
this.
tapes.
Trust me.
I said all I did. I called KDB Chris Bosh. Now that
Yeah.
he's now KDB's LeBron. Now we have to see him.
Facts.
Well, yeah.
Let's see what happens when you don't have Hazard firing like he used to.
Yeah, this is where, like, you know, when your greatest enemy becomes your friend, you take out the final villain. This is me and Mo right now.
Yeah.
The Hazard love and the KDB hate we're aligning right now.
Yeah, right now. I love KDB though. That's
I,
one
love,
player.
I like him so much. so much. In the words of Guardiola.
I don't like that
He's
squad
still
though,
so
man.
good.
I don't like that squad at all. That squad looks old as shit, man. Who are their defenders? Vertonghen and Alderweireld.
No,
Axel Witsel at 6.
No,
Denier.
it's
They're still
Jason
playing 3 at
Denier,
the
yeah.
back.
It's Denier.
I'm not a fan.
Denier, City Prodigy. Yeah, we need to ask Lee for the scoop on that guy. I used to watch him. I used to like him a lot.
I'll let you know,
No,
bro.
no.
Actually, he's
played well
decent.
at
He's
Leon.
decent. No, I'm trolling. He's decent.
I
He's
actually
decent.
like him. I like him.
Yeah, he's decent.
But
I don't think
no,
he's going to go to a big team, but he does his job.
Yeah. Let's
I
lock
hear
him.
a lot of age, but
Arif, lock in. What's your answer?
again, I think this is the most unpredictable one. But
Be
I feel like
boring.
Morocco might surprise us and just like have a close battle at second and third. So I'm gonna go. People are gonna hate me for this. Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada.
What a
Canada
surprise.
last?
Yeah, man. Bro, be honest. Be honest though. Be honest. Be honest. Has
Cue
Canada
the
faced
clown
I'm
anyone?
asking you a
music.
question. I'm asking you a
Alright.
Can I
question.
talk? Can I talk? Can I talk?
No, you
Can I
can't.
talk?
You can't.
I'm
I'm
gonna
asking
make
you a
an
I
question.
edit of
asked.
this.
What are you asking a question when I had a question? Let me talk.
No.
Canada, have they ever faced anyone like of any value? Like, has any they faced anyone
Mexico?
that's not
When
USA?
you were there,
Mexico?
and they beat
Mexico.
USA
You
in
went
front of you.
outside of, have they faced a Brazil? Have they ever faced a Belgium? Have they ever faced a Croatia? Have they ever faced a
who's
Portugal?
Morocco
Have they
faced?
ever faced a France?
Who's Morocco faced?
I don't know. I feel like they
put
faced
them
France
higher.
recently.
You put them higher.
I mean,
I'm
but
asking
they
you a question.
have experience. They
Bro,
have good players.
bro,
Ziyech
name
is
three
back on the
players.
Morocco
Name
squad,
three
by the way.
players. Name
On
three players on
Morocco?
Morocco. Yeah.
Ziyech is back. They fired the manager. They got Ziyech back.
So what? He
Ziyech stinks.
doesn't play.
Kufa.
Ziyech stinks.
No, he
Please.
doesn't. No, he
Ziyech
doesn't.
stinks.
No, he
He
doesn't.
stinks.
You're a hater. You're a hater.
He stinks.
But I don't
So
know.
you said Ziyech, Hakimi, and then
They have-
Boufal?
Boufal, Mazraoui.
Is it Buffalo?
No. But Arf said the third player you mentioned was Boufal.
I'm
That's
just saying
the level
names
we're
that come off the
talking
top of
about.
my head. Okay, name me
Brother.
guys in Canada. That's not Davis.
Huh?
And Jonathan David.
Jonathan David?
That's it.
No, there's two mans. The Lawrence
Two
playing.
mans. What's their name? What's their names?
Lauren.
He doesn't even start for Club Brugge.
I mean, he's there.
Yeah, go type. I hear the types, boys. I hear the
No, 'cause
Googles.
I can never.
Google.
I won't even
Yeah.
offend it.
Actually, no.
even
I was
offend
searching
it.
up how to
Nah,
pronounce his name.
y'all not saying
No.
names right now, though. I asked you to say names. You asked me to say
Buchanan.
names from Morocco. Y'all not saying
Buchanan.
names for your own country.
I don't
Cannon.
defend shit. This is my own country.
Buchanan.
Who? Nick Cannon?
Buchanan.
Osario.
Osario, brother. Name
TFC
MLS
legend.
players now? Okay.
No,
Like,
Buchanan.
fam, let's move on. Pick your picks,
Bro,
Olai.
I just
I
said
already said my
Buchanan like
picks.
4 times, bro.
I
Wait,
already
what
said
do you
my
guys have,
picks.
Canada?
I have them first.
That was a bit that. Keep my first, Mo.
Actually, I'm lying.
I have them second.
How?
Actually, I have them first. No.
Okay, no. Who's dropping out?
We have to move
No,
on.
who's that? I need to know
Croatia.
who's first. Croatia. Interesting.
Croatia and Morocco.
There's no way you're gonna see Modric out of the group stage. There's no way. Zero.
Yes,
Why
we will.
not?
Zero.
Yes, we
Zero.
I saw him out of the group stage in 2014.
Zero.
Why would I not
Zero.
see it in 2022?
All right, let's
It's not
move
gonna
on.
It's not gonna
Move on.
Oh, definitely the group of death. Brazil, Serbia.
You said this the
Switzerland,
last 3 groups, bro.
For real. Honestly, no, but for real, I this one is a sticky one because
No, it's not.
outside of Denmark, I know I said they're my dark horse. I'm a big fan of Cameroon. I really think they could surprise everybody. I don't know why. I just feel it.
You sound like Eto with his World Cup bracket where he has
Yeah,
Cameroon winning.
Eto's bracket was crazy. This guy had an all African final.
yeah.
Just all vibes, no reasoning.
Yeah.
Cameroon.
So Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. I'll just go straight to my picks. Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, Cameroon. Brazil, Switzerland, Cameroon, Serbia.
My man just repeated the order. He just
No,
repeated.
Yeah,
Cameroon
yeah.
third. Cameroon third. Serbia last.
Switzerland might just surprise us though. They kind of surprised
There's no
us in
surprise.
Euros.
They're making it, bro. They're a seasoned team. They have good players.
Bro, I feel
They
for
have
Cameroon though. This
experience.
group is a little tough though. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Serbia,
I'm
bro,
not-
they've been really good. They've been really
I
good.
was gonna say Serbia's my second. Serbia's got a
Yeah.
team, bro.
Okay, Arif, who do you have?
Brazil, Serbia, unfortunately.
Okay. Next group. We got Portugal.
Portugal, Ghana, yeah, Uruguay, South Korea. Oof. Ace, you go first.
Portugal, Uruguay. Portugal, Uruguay.
Is Sun fit?
Uruguay have the best player in the world.
Bro, Son's got a missing eye, bro.
Stop saying That's crazy.
Yeah, move on.
That's crazy.
We get
All
canceled.
right, but no. Make your picks, man.
Oh,
I got Uruguay first, Portugal second.
I dropped my AirPods, man. God.
And the reason I got Portugal second is that manager's atrocious, bro. That man only knows how to play defense. He has no idea how to set up an attacking synergy, nothing.
Portugal, Uruguay. Move on, please.
So who's everybody's favorites? Let's be quick.
Um,
Argentina.
I think Argentina does it too. Unfortunately,
I
I
got
don't know,
Brazil.
man. It's just everything just feels right for them right now. You know, I think they've been undefeated since the Copa America. Well, even before the Copa America win, and bro, they just look dominant. Everybody knows their roles. Everybody's doing their thing. Messi's on form. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I think
I don't know.
Argentina does it.
For me, it's Brazil. I think this is Brazil's year. But if it's not Brazil, I think my second pick is going to be Germany. Like, I'm just getting a
Ooh.
feeling. I don't know from where, but trust my gut.
So no Messi, no Ronaldo. It's not happening, huh?
I think Ronaldo is going to do very well, but I'm not sure if it's in his story. That's who I'd want to win, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'd like to see Neymar to win a World Cup. I'm not gonna lie though, that would be nice. Neymar and Thiago winning one.
Neymar and who?
Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva.
Oh, Thiago Silva. Okay, cool.
I don't think there's
When
any
you
other
guys talking about
Thiagos
Thiago
in the Brazil
Alcantara,
squad.
Yeah. I feel like
He's a fake Brazilian, bro.
I feel like
he's
I
not even
seen
on
a
the
vid.
Spanish team. He got dropped.
That's
That
crazy.
bone got sent home packing.
Was he
Luis
fit? I don't know.
Enrique. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
It was Luis Enrique.
Oof.
Arif, I have a question for you. Who's your dark horse? Because last time you predicted Turkey, and that went swimmingly.
Hey, I wasn't alone, man. It was in the rankings too. I think they were like top 10 rankings at the time. But
yeah, and they got cooked up and fed for Thanksgiving, bro. Who you got this year,
They're the worst. 0 for 3, 0 goals.
I was
bro?
thinking Denmark, but
What's
it's boring
crazy?
though. Yeah.
That whole
Go ahead.
that whole Turkey team, all the players that we were talking about, they fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, wallahi. What's his
The
name?
only one relevant is under.
No. Leicester
Yeah,
center back. Leicester center back.
Seonju is
Seonchu, man.
MIA.
That was the most. Yeah.
Under has been doing all right, but even then, he's outshined by other players in his team.
I haven't been keeping up with Demiro. I remember he had a good game against United last season.
Nah, man.
But-
Hype sauce. That guy, everybody was on hype sauce with that guy when he was at Juve. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I lost faith in the media after that. But okay,
Yeah.
Dark Horse Arf, who are you locking in?
I wanted to say Cameroon, but there's no way they're making that group. So I'll just say Denmark.
Is Denmark how you say Canada?
No.
Oh,
Don't say Canada, guys. Come on.
Canada. What you mean?
Please, man. Come on.
What you mean? What?
What did
Yeah,
Ronaldo say in the interview? He's like, I picked with my heart, not my brain. Come on, guys.
Great
Nah, he
quote.
picks with his pocket.
Calling him a thief, pickpocket.
500 a week is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'd take that in a minute.
I'm not gonna, I think my dark horse, I really want to say Canada, but I think it's Uruguay.
Really?
I hear it.
Yeah. I feel like they have the best player in the world, man.
Valverde?
Sadio Mane.
Valverde. According to Modric, best player in the world. Or who was it? Cruz?
Hey,
Somebody said
I
it.
don't know. Look, people need to go back on it. I don't know when it was. It was definitely a year or two ago. I remember we did the U23's XI, whatever. I said Valverde is the Uruguay Modric. You could look it back. That was so long ago. So I'll just throw that out there.
You know what? Crazy shout. He plays nothing like Modric.
I know, but still, he is what I meant at the time. Like he's gonna be as vital
That
for
take
Uruguay.
stinks. That
He's
take
gonna be
stinks.
as vital as Modric is for Croatia. He's gonna be the same
Fair
for
enough.
Uruguay.
If that's the
You should set this
perspective,
back.
I hear it.
You can go back an
Nah.
episode. I said it. I
hell?
worded the exact same way. Exact same
Stinky.
way.
But
We'll see. Time will tell, brother. You just said he's the best player in the world. What the heck?
yeah, but you didn't say that before.
I mean,
no revisionist history, man.
hey, everyone was talking Pedri. Everyone was talking Mason Mount. I was not saying those words.
I was saying
not
Guendouzi,
saying those.
and I was correct. He's gonna surprise us.
All right, now that the World Cup preview is over and we've given our predictions for the group stages, we'll eventually do our round of 16 to the finals once like the group stage gets sorted and we figure out what routes every team's taking. But without further ado, we are now going to move on to the portion of the episode where we're going to reveal who won the shirt.
Yeah,
So
shout out to everybody who's linked us, everybody who commented, everyone who retweeted and shared the post. We got quite a number of y'all, so I appreciate you all. I think there's like over 20 of y'all, but Good luck, everybody. So I'm about to put the wheel on, and let's see who wins. Dun, 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 dun,
That's
dun,
copyright.
dun,
That's
dun.
copyright.
Is it copyright? Guess who won? Yaya Ali. Congratulations, my brother. Yeah, Yaya just won. So Yaya O'Connor Legends. So Yaya, link me up. I'm gonna get you the t-shirt, whatever country you want. I'm expecting it's Canada. You probably can want anything better than that. But yeah, congrats, Yaya. Thank you everybody for joining the contest. Make sure if you have, since you haven't won, you got to buy a shirt now. So go on the store.1111.collections. Wait, is it shop?
It's shop that 1111.ca.
Whoops.
11 the number on 11 the word.ca.
All the link is on the bio. So make sure you get a shirt, make sure you get a hoodie, crew neck, whatever you want. Limited time only. Now, other than that, we'll see you all next week. Take care. Peace.
Peace.